You're most welcome. We are here again to share our thoughts and ideas and some issues concerning our mother continent, Africa. So the first clip was the words from President Paul Kagame when he was spoken about why young Africans are running away from the continent of Africa. And I remember one of his quotes said that if the owners of natural resources go around begging, then you should know there is something wrong with their mind. That was the quote from Paul Kagame. So, my dear friends, the question is, when young Africans are learning from this continent and go to Europe, it means the manpower of Africa is decreasing and the manpower of Europe is increasing. That's why during slavery time you see that those who build America, those who build Europe is Africans. So the problem that we have in our mind, we think that if we go Europe, if you go America, we are going to get a better life. Of course, there are some people who have got better life compared to Africa, but we must understand that we are the one who build America. We are the one who build Europe. So it's our time now to build our mother continent, Africa. So we are here to solve our problems. We are here to seek solutions of our problem. This generation, we have a great duty to make sure that we seek solutions and we build the Africa we want. So, my dear friends, as you move around the continent like this, you see a lot of opportunities. Someone can ask, we need capitals. Someone can ask, we need maybe machinery and the other thing. But the question is, with Africans during slavery time, we are the one who build Europe. We are the one who build America. We are the one who build even Asia. So during that time, what kind of tools were used? What kind of technique were used? We can use the same technique to lift our mother continent, Africa, instead of waiting and lamenting about maybe capital, lamenting about maybe tools. The first capital is mind. If we change our mindset and if we be positive on our things and we think positively about your mother continent, you will see changes in your mother continent. Look at the countries such as Rwanda, smallest country. 20 years Rwanda have genocide, but if you go to Rwanda today, when you talk about the best city in Africa and the cleanest city of Africa, you are talking about Rwanda. When we are talking about technology in Africa, we are talking about Rwanda. So how Rwanda has achieved their mission, why other African countries we can't do so? That is the main question that we must ask as Africans. So as I remain with President Paul Kagame's quote, let us look at another quote when President Paul Kagame talking about the quote says that if we allow others to define our problems and take responsibility for solving them, we have ourselves to blame. So you see, the problem that I see is that Africa, we are being defined by others. We are waiting maybe for the president of America to say something for Africa. We are waiting for the European to speak something for Africans. Even during this time of pandemic, you have seen when the Europeans said we need to lock down, African will go to the lockdown. When the Europeans say we need to do this and this, we are following the Europeans. So the problem starting with us, we don't believe in ourselves. So first of thing, I think we as young generation, we need to start believing in ourselves, doing our things as Africans and bring changes. If one by one you will bring changes in your place where you are, Africa will move forward. We need collaboration among young Africans. We need the capacities, those who are in diasporas, those who are in the continent, to come together to collaborate and make sure that we change these narratives and the stories about the continent of Africa. So, my dear friends, as I'm speaking to you now, first of all, the continent of Africa have a trouble of peace. Some areas there's no peace. That's why sometimes you see these the problem of poverty and the diseases are not eliminated fully in the continent of Africa, because we are engaging more in conflict. So as a young generation, we must understand something that is putting Africa backward. We are in backward because of this conflict that maybe we are entertained, we Africans, because if we decide to abolish this conflict, because those who are fighting is we young Africans. No one is coming to our continent and fighting in our continent. Someone can say anything. You can speak wherever you want to speak. You can say whatever you want to say. Maybe Europeans are doing this, America are doing this, Chinese are doing this. The problem is our mind. We are accepting what America are telling us. We are accepting what Europeans are telling us. That's why when they give us weapons to kill one another, we accept. So the problem is not America. The problem is Africans. The problem is not Europeans. The problem is we Africans. So first of all, we need to change our mind and to understand that everything that is good and things that is bad within our continent of Africa is going to affect Africans. The first one who is going to be affected is Africans, not Americans. If you look, America is so far from here. So that's why I say we need to change our mind. We need to come together. We need to also to collaborate with the people who are in diaspora. So we as a young generation, we have a great duty to play in this continent. As I look here, I see a lot of opportunities. You know, there's something that is so amazing. If you see young Africans are sitting down in the floor, sitting in the ground, while Africa we are this kind of tree. But if you go to somewhere in Congo, the tree has been taken away from Congo. Our trees, our timbers, our logs have been taken away from our continent Africa, while our children are sitting down or sometimes sitting in the ground in our schools. So we can't blame Europeans. We can't blame the colonizers. That's colonizers is off. So it's now to make sure that we bring change. We know the problems. That our problem is our mind. We need to change our mind to work for the people, to make sure that we young generation. Just imagine for our founding father who fought for independence during that time. There was no mobile phone at that time. There was no television at that time. But how they collaborate, how they come together. Just imagine how they are so visionary. Why this generation we are not visionary? We are changing even our culture. Today we think that we are Europeans, we are Americans, we are Chinese. That's why today you see we are starting to rename our people Xinjiang and other names. Even today, if you go around Africa, we are going to left our African name. If you go around the continent, we find if we don't have Christian name, and I'm not just condemning about the religion, I'm just speaking about Europeans' name. If you are not in Arabic name, so few of us we have African name, and I'm very happy when I see the diaspora who went to Ghana during holiday and changing their name from colonial names to African name. We need to understand our identity, to understand our roots. So, my dear friends, as you look around, as I said, Africa is so beautiful, but we are the one who are disturbing this continent by allowing others to control us, to define us, to work for us, to feel for us. Why we allow others to define Africans? We need Africans to come together and say enough is enough. Let us build our mother continent. Let us utilize our resources. We have all kind of resources. No need to go to IMF to beg for loan. No need to go to World Bank to beg for the loan. No need to go to China to seek a loan, because we have all kind of resources. If you go in Nigeria, you find oil there. If you go in South Africa, you find gold there. If you go in Ghana, you find cocoa and gold. If you go Tanzania, you find natural gas. You find diamond. You find copper. So everywhere where you go, if you go to Congo, you find every kind of mineral is found there in Congo, and those who don't know their names are found also in Congo. So why we go to beg for others for help, while Africa we have everything? The problem is our mind. The time has come to change our mind, to understand that Africa, we have capability, because Africa, we are the one who build Europe. Africa, we are the one who build Asia. Africa, we are the one who build America. So we have capacity, and our people are so strong. That's why you see, if you look the giant people in America are Africans. So Africans, we have capability, and what we need is to come together as Africans, to unite, to speak with one voice, and to have a conversation for the purpose to make sure that we lift our mother continent, Africa. So my dear friends, I'm just trying to speak what I want to speak to you about our mother continent. When I heard why the young Africans are running away, it makes me pain that the continent with all kind of resources, the continent with everything, the continent that is so empty, still we are running away. Yes, we have conflicts in some parties of the continent, but it's our duty to make sure that those conflicts is going to be solved. We can solve, don't wait others, Americans, Europeans, Chinese, and others to come to solve our problems. We have seen what Mali has been doing for cutting ties with friends. That's good, because we need Africans to be beneficial for the continent of Africa. That's why we say Africa for Africans. So my dear friends, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Wherever you want to add something, please add in the comment section. If you have something to speak with us, please go to the comment section and comment wherever you want to comment. We are here just as Africans to make sure that we share our thoughts and we seek solutions for our problems. No need, no more blaming, no more waiting for others to work for us. Thank you.